Here is your profit briefing. I am Eleazar Bhatti for the Profit here in Lahore. The International Monetary Fund has projected that Pakistan's exports will increase to $36.7 billion in the next 5 years. But more on this story later. First, some business economic stories that you should know. In a meeting held yesterday at the Embassy of Pakistan in Washington DC, Prime Minister Imran Khan invited various businessmen and investors to explore different opportunities in Pakistan. In a meeting at the Embassy of Pakistan in Washington DC, Prime Minister Imran Khan invited businessmen and investors to benefit from economic and business opportunities in Pakistan. He is currently on a 3-day official working visit to the US. The Prime Minister began his official engagement soon after his arrival in the US capital on Saturday. He will go to the White House today for an extensive 3-hour visit which includes a one-on-one meeting with the US President Donald Trump and 2 meetings and a working lunch with the President's team. The Executive Committee of the National Economic Council, ECNEC, has raised a number of ifs and buts on the Central Asia-South Asia CASA 1000. The Executive Committee of National Economic Council, ECNEC, has raised a number of ifs and buts regarding the Central Asia-South Asia 1000, CASA 1000. The ECNEC meeting was chaired by Finance Advisor Dr. Abdul Hafiz Sheikh, who expressed reservations regarding the project. The project is meant to import 1300 megawatts electricity from Kazakhstan and the Kyrgyz Republic to Pakistan and Afghanistan as per the sources in the planning ministry. The CASA 1000 is a transmission project designed to transmit 1300 megawatts of surplus electricity from existing hydel power resources in Central Asia en route Afghanistan and Pakistan. The deal between Pakistan State Oil and Qatargas remains shrouded in mystery, as key portions of the agreement signed by the two are still redacted on PSO's website. The deal between Pakistan State Oil and Qatargas remains shrouded in mystery as key portions of the agreement signed between the two remain redacted on PSO's website. Interest in the deal has once again picked up after the arrest of the former Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi, who served as the Petroleum Minister when the deal was struck back in 2016. The National Accountability Bureau's documents have said that the former Premier has been arrested because of serious irregularities in awarding of the long-term LNG contracts to confidential clauses of sale purchase agreement. Now back to our main story. In a recent report, the IMF has stated that Pakistan's exports will increase to $36.7 billion in the next 5 years. The report states that the pressure of the current account deficit on the country will also ease out gradually from its peak of $19.9 billion in 2017-18 to as low as $6.95 billion in the current fiscal year, reaching to $5.49 billion in 2020 and 2021. The trade deficit would also decline to $24.9 billion in the current fiscal year from $29.49 billion in 2018 and 2019. However, the report states that it will further go up to $26.8 billion, mainly on the back of growing import needs in the coming years. Meanwhile, the report also estimates that due to policy measures committed by the Pakistani authorities, the Federal Board of Revenue is likely to collect around 5.5 trillion rupees during the current fiscal year. This will increase to 7.001 trillion in the next year, while in the year 2021 and 2022, the revenues would increase to 8.3 trillion rupees and 9.48 trillion rupees in the subsequent years. This is your profit briefing. Thank you for joining us on the show today. For all the latest business, economic and financial news, visit www.profit.com.pk. This is Eleazar Bhatti for The Profit here in Lahore.